everyone, it's Craig Cobb here with the free newsletter for the 19th of July 2012. And first of all, I just want to do a bit of a recap on what we touched on the last market commentary, the free market commentary, and that was that it was all about the Swiss franc pairs, and it remains the same. New Zealand Swiss, you can see here we've been in a lovely uptrend, soldering on. We've just kind of consolidated for a while. We've let the moving averages catch back up, which is what we like. This looks very strong as it hasn't pulled back, it's just consolidated, and obviously on this monthly chart we are now definitely in an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows there, looking very bullish. A test up around this 8,000 level would not be out of the question. It's not very far away at all. As a matter of fact, that could even happen in the next week or so. Coming down to this daily again, there's a lovely trend there, but really I'm kind of stalking a level at the moment that it's very apparent here on the 4-hour chart. Now you can see here price is rubbed up or banged up its head up against these levels on quite a few occasions. I'm looking to see for a possible trade on the break if everything comes my way, or also how the price reacts to this break. It's going to help me to make a decision whether or not I want to trade this or not, but certainly a level, and more than anything else, a daily chart that has got a very, very good trend. Another one of the Swiss franc pairs to have a look at is Aussie against the Swiss. Now this has been a fantastic fantastic market to be trading. Way back here, I think it was the first time we talked of it on this monthly bar, and we talked of parity. Now we've blown that out of the water, and we're really coming up to a level of resistance, or just through it right now as we speak. But if we come down onto this daily time frame, what you can see here is it doesn't want to slow down at all. It just keeps on marching on. What would be quite healthy over the next 7 days, if we get it, or even the next couple of weeks, would be a pullback into these averages. I tell you what, if I can get a little green bar back in the buy zone there at around that parity level, I will be all over that like a melted cheese sandwich. For sure, it looks like a great level. If we can get a pullback, then that would be even better. That's the Swiss franc pairs done. GBP Aussie across to GBP sterling. Sorry, GBP against the Australian dollar. And this is one of interest as well. Now if I come over to the monthly and start my analysis there, what you'll see is that we've come up, set a lower low here, and we've set now a lower high. Now as much as we are sort of ranging, we had a rejection candle back here. There was a rejection candle here, then a breakdown through it, a red candle broken down as well. All of these last 3 months look very bearish for sterling against the Australian dollar. Now if I come down and have a look at this weekly, you can see what's happening. We are definitely in a range. Now we've got below that midpoint of the range where there's a little bit of support there. We've broken down, and really I can see us testing the bottom end of this range just based on what's going on here. Coming across and having a look at this daily trend, what you can see is that we've now there's a clear series of lower lows and lower highs. We're just sitting down, breaking those new lows now for a continuation of this trend. I am looking for opportunities to get short GBP AUD. Now coming across and having a look at some of these dollar pairs, because there's been a little bit of dollar weakness creeping in across the board over the last few days, and it is really confirmed as we stand right now on a couple of the charts, and I'll show you my favorites right now. Dollar CAD, so not so much going on the monthly, to be fair. Okay, there's really range bound. There's not a great deal of decisiveness just there. Same really goes on the weekly, although they're not really a clear series of lower lows and lower highs shown on the weekly, but on the daily you can see that it's very clear. Lower lows and lower highs coming in there, setting another lower low. Look, a move down to this level of support would be the first test for me, which would be 1.0056 or thereabouts, and then if we can get down through there, really the next level is going to be parity. That's going to be key for this trend. So looking for shorts there, looking down to the lower time frames below this daily time frame to see if there's any opportunities there. Now come across and we'll have a look at dollar Sing, because dollar Sing is probably one of the charts that I think is the most ripe for opportunities right now. It looks very similar to dollar CAD, being obviously the dollars involved. Lower high in here in the sell zone, rolling over. Still though, we have this higher high and this lower high. Sorry, higher low and this lower high. So no real decisiveness there in the monthly trend. Coming to the weekly, you'll note very much the same as dollar CAD. But if we come to the daily, we can now see that we've got a very clear, this is actually a bit more steep than, or steeper than dollar CAD, and there's a lot more room for opportunity, a lot more room for profit. Now when dollar Sing gets moving, as you can see over here, lovely trend, and over here again it trends very well. It's a very aggressive foreign exchange pair when it starts to move, and we've just seen it come out of a range, break away from this little cluster of a bit of support. Another level's been broken down here, so we are in a position where we can see this move. Now for those of you who have learnt or done some of our training through our full courses, I want to show you this. This is dollar Sing, and I'm not going to say the strategy or setup that it actually is, because if you don't know what it is, I don't want you going out and trying to trade this. But for those of you who have done our courses, you'll note here it's very much worthwhile having a look at. There is a trade here that I have an order live for. I'm not going to tell you what the order is. For those of you who have done our courses, then you will know what it is. For those of you who have not and would like to know more about our courses, then one very simple way to have a one-on-one conversation with me is to come to our website, tradewithprecision.com, click on this complimentary one-to-one consultation. It will be with me. We'll arrange a date and time. I'll be more than happy to talk you through some of the ways that you can learn to trade with precision. So there you go, guys. That is the 19th of July market commentary wrap up for the free newsletter. Hope you have a fantastic week, and I hope these levels are very useful for your trading. Take care. Bye bye.